What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CRB, man. Back at it again. And I want to sit here and say, for you LeBron James fans, the ones that used to check on my joint and sit here and say, oh, you bashing and you make hate bashing videos for LeBron James. Well, as you see, I ain't been doing shit. And as a matter of fact, even when the bum be in the frying pan, I still don't be saying shit no more. I've been learning to just cool it, only come out on special red carpet treatments out this motherfucker like today. But I got time today. And maybe about a week ago or something like that, I was just minding my business. Now, I'm a big Tom Brady fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Chargers fan / Patriots. Patriots because of where I'm at. They the rivals of the city I'm in, and I decided to go with the opposition. I know a lot of you dumb motherfuckers like to say ups, because you don't know the full words. It's ups. But anyway, as you already know, I'm not no bum. I'm not a fan from no bum from Akron. You know who that is. And as you see, he's been showing his true colors and showing y'all who he really is. Now, the hypocrites of the world is people like you. You know what I'm saying? Hypocrites of the world. And this, for example, I was on Facebook today, and the one homie had sent, or he had a picture of it was a picture of slavery shoes, like shoes that slaves wore and shit. And I'm just looking at it, and the title said, "What does these shoes remind you of?" And it didn't take not a second. It just looked, and it's like, before I even read the title, I'm like, them shits look like Yeezys. What does these shoes remind you of? Yeezys. Them shoes that everybody wears. The shoes that you porcupines go and buy and wear. I would never spend a dime on anything from Kanye West. He only getting college dropout, late registration, graduation, 808 and heartbreaks. That's the only thing Kanye is getting from me. That's the only thing he's getting from me. It's the only fucking thing he's getting from me. It's them 4 fucking albums. That's it. It ain't because the nigga lost his mind. Maybe a little bit. But the shit this nigga been doing and shit, using his Jesus stuff, that'd be nice. Using his Jesus stuff and all this, looking like a fake bloated Silver Surfer, crazy, dumb enough to give Kim Kardashian, a chick who's already worth more than you. You just get. I ain't get into that. Ain't my business, man. That ain't my business, man. But the hypocrite part is you dumb fans. Like, I can't stand you people sometimes. I really can't. See, I can't stand this. Right? And it's a damn shame I ain't even getting into what I'm about to talk about yet. I can't stand you plums because Kanye, supposedly, y'all hate Donald Trump. Y'all hate Trump supporters and this and that, right? Kanye's a Trump supporter. Y'all bashed this man. Y'all talked about this man. Y'all made videos about this man. But y'all still buy them shoes. So the fuck what Michael Jordan said about Republicans wear shoes too. Y'all got on Michael Jordan because he said Republicans wear shoes too. But y'all supposedly hate Donald Trump. He's the bad guy. He's racist. But Kanye West supports him. We're gonna bash him. We're gonna say he's crazy, laugh at him, but we still buy his fucking slavery shoes. That motherfucker try to make ripped up slavery clothes, and charge a fucking arm and leg for a hole in his shirt, bro. Do I look like one of these fucking goofy Looney Tune ass niggas today? Do I look like I'm a skinny ass nigga to you? Do I look like I'm fucking 80 pounds to be wearing some shit like that, man? With some big ass stupid Adidas? Them type of shoes he got, them goofy, they comfortable, they mad comfortable. You fucking little zebra 350s, whatever the fuck them shits is. All them shits look like the bottom of them shits. Like, just imagine you stepping in a pile of shit and you see how it's all smudged on the side of the fucking sole in your shoe, on the side of the rims and shit. How it's all smudged. That's how them Kanye West shoes look like. Y'all look like y'all stepped in shit, and y'all be thinking y'all cool walking in them shit. I'm telling you, I don't care how comfortable those is. I will wear Skechers before I wear Kanye West shoes. I'll put that on. Right? So that's the hypocrite shit I'm talking about right there. Right? When it comes to this bum, y'all are hypocrites just as much. Y'all sit here and say, if Michael Jordan lived in today's era, well, not lived, if he played in today's era with social media, like, it's not fair. Basically, what y'all saying is, it's not fair if Michael Jordan didn't have to worry about the social media today. What does social media have to do? Case in point, Kawhi Leonard doesn't have a social media page. His game style is similar to MJ's a little bit. He doesn't have social media page. It's called, you don't have to fucking get a social media page. Kawhi Leonard don't even fucking be wanting to talk to y'all on some Marshawn Lynch shit, but he be like the P, he be kind of worse than Marshawn Lynch actually. He'll sit there and give y'all a short, quick answer. Marshawn Lynch will just be like, I'm sorry, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Kawhi would just sit there and be like, oh, Kawhi, did you take anything left from me? Or what was that? Or they'll ask a stupid question that don't even pertain basketball, and he just be like, man, there's nothing. Give y'all nothing to write about. Them the type of niggas I like. I don't care if he was a white dude doing it. It's the type of motherfuckers I like, period. Give it, especially in the era where social media, everything revolves around social media. So all these media fucking turds who come and ask y'all, I don't be wanting to hear nothing from any. I don't even want to hear my man Tom Brady talk to the media, because the media like to twist shit up, and then TV media is the biggest dummies. They definitely brainwash y'all motherfuckers. But y'all sit here the same ass hypocrites that sit here and say, oh, Michael Jordan was in social media area, how he went. Like, this is what I'm getting. Like, look, let's say Michael Jordan was in social media era, in that era, right? The ones who's complaining that, LeBron's in it, y'all be the ones to sit here and rip Michael Jordan in half. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit here and crying because LeBron's in the social media era. Michael Jordan never had to worry about social media era. If he did, you would be that motherfucking hate nigga in the comment section. Like, Michael Jordan's the best and shit. So the only thing you can hate about him is him beating your team all the time. LeBron James doesn't beat anybody. So what the fuck is we hating on him for? Yeah, you want to compare him to greats and legends? We gonna do this shit the authentic way. We gonna do this shit boom, 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 boom. Who does it better? Who brings more value to the team? This and that shit. I don't give a fuck about nobody taking 20 years to beat shit that motherfuckers did in 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, maybe 16 years. And fucking Kobe Bryant didn't get injured, man. That nigga would have been in #2 scoring list. But let's get into it, man, because obviously, as a Tom Brady guy, I didn't even know he was on that Bum from Akron barbershop show, which, who watches that? I stumbled across Chris Broussard, the Rob Parker joint, and it says, LeBum says football players can't be the greatest athletes. And I just said, why? Because they don't play defense, but somehow, some way, they have more rings than you, though. They don't play defense, but have more rings than you. Gotta trust and count on a defense to stop plays so you can come back out there and score and dominate on like, does that make sense? A quarterback still gotta go face a nice ass, strong ass defense and put that shit apart. Tom Brady picks apart defense. Defenses, like, fuck out of here. You don't even play no defense. The fuck? Nigga don't play no defense or offense. The nigga be, I don't even want to compare him to Randy Moss, but he's one of those players, like, who wants to play when he wants to play. If he, like, go look at the next game. Go look at the Fakers versus the Nets game. I don't even think James Harden was playing, or KD or something. I think Kyrie was playing, but I don't even think KD was playing. That bum was trying to guard the slowest dudes, and they was cooking his ass. And each dude who cooked them, he just stopped, and then ultimately sat down early and took an early night off. Motherfucker like to come in, play, like to come up and play. Oh, he can play on 5 positions. Yeah, against bums. Who the fuck can't go over there and go stop a fucking Xander Ilgauskas? That's just Tiago Splitter. What? Because he's big and tall and stuff. Who the fuck can't sit there and block a Tiago Splitter shot like that? Hakeem the Dream would smack that shit to the fucking top ceiling of the fucking roof if they was going against the throwbacks. If these centers today, if these dudes in this last decade was playing the OGs, tall, the big man, please. talking all that crap. He sits there, stays in the game when the score is already up and the bench is on it. The other team will take their starters out and put the bench in, and this bum will still stay in stacking points on a bench roster and shit. Man, fuck out of here. But let his team, let the Lakers, let the Fakers pull their starters, and let the Nets keep their starters out there still scoring. Let them boys, let the score be blown out, and it's 10 seconds on the clock, and let them Lance Stevenson piss them off. That bum will be sitting there mad as hell crying, man, it's 10 seconds, why you still gotta run the score up? You ain't gotta do nothing. It's 5 seconds. You know when it was one of them. I don't know if it was the Raptors. It was some sorry ass team that was mad. Lance Stevenson used to always, Lance Stevenson always do that shit when it's like the last second of the or 10 seconds left on the clock. He goes run down to go score anyways and piss niggas off and shit. You know what I mean? So all this hypocritical stuff, man, and it's a damn shame I addressed that before I even get to what the hell I wanted to talk about on here. But so apparently on the Odd Couple show, they had Tom Brady come on there, and as I'm just finding out, that bum wasn't even in the building, and they let some dude by the name of Maverick Carter, which I would go to the betting wherever to go make bets at, because he said if this was back in the day, he can bust Steph Curry. How old can you be? You can't be that much older. I mean, maybe a few more years older than Steph Curry. How about right now? How about you come and challenge Steph Curry right now, and I can go make a come up off that? Just I'll go bet stupid amounts of money I don't even have just to sit here and come back up with that when Steph Curry cooked your ass. And Tom Brady, an elite quarterback like yourself, a winner, 500 and above record against damn near everybody. I want to know, why would you take and waste your precious time going to a show, a cesspool show like that, a lonely cable program like that, and let a bum named Maverick Carter interview you? Are you kidding me? What? I don't even care if LeBron was there. I wouldn't even still listen. I'm not, if I'm in a 500 and above club, I'm not coming on anybody's 500 under club show, podcast, nothing. I'm not coming on all this, man. And you know what? I haven't even got to what the fuck I wanted to get to yet, and so much shit keep popping up in my head. I'm not even going on I'm not even going on All the Smoke podcasts, which honestly, let me tell you about that All the Smoke shit. You see how much Chicago influenced niggas back then. I knew this shit. It even influenced these old motherfuckers. You got old motherfuckers like Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes on there, which I've been feeling some type of way before they started making fun of Kwame Brown and all this stuff happened over a month and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought I felt some type of way. I felt some type of way when Steven Jackson called out LeBum quitting on his team in that overtime game, and then they took him in that back, repackaged them batteries, and he came out. They ain't seen him in like 2 weeks. You know that the scars had to heal up in the back. They ain't seen him in a couple of weeks. They ain't seen him. Comes back and he says the most nicest things about this bum ever. I just knew it was a rap. So then I'm like, All the Smoke. Two old niggas gonna sit here and have a podcast. I was expecting niggas from Chicago or young niggas talking about All the Smoke. But more or less, I was expecting niggas from Chicago to be having that title. Not two old motherfuckers. Fuck out of here. Man, I'm only 31 and shit. I'm still able to go use not the stupid teenage lang ebonics and shit, but I'm still young enough to use the ebonics. I pretty much stay in my generation choice of ebonic words, you know what I'm saying? But seeing older people in them 40s, 50s sitting here talking about All the Smoke, pull up, pop up, all that, man, you making me sick. Let's get into this damn thing.
Barbershop show. Hey, you said it. That's what it is. There's been a little. They're talking about the greatest athlete, and Maverick Carter said Tom Brady, and LeBron pushed back and said, no, I don't think a football player can be the greatest athlete. And then they all agree with LeBron. It's a team sport. No.
I don't think, no. I don't think athletes can be, I don't think football players can be the greatest athletes because there's only one thing they got to do in there. Guess what? There's more football players with 500 better records than your ass who only got to worry about one thing. And they still be the greatest athletes. And as my man in the first comment section here says, I disagree with LeBron. Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders were the best athletes in my generation. So this dude must be an OG from back in the day. He has to be an OG from back in the day, which was right. Because Deion and Bo Jackson played basketball. No, played baseball. And then came to football. And they played baseball, and they got fluent right to the damn stadium to go sit here and play this and that. So you get what I'm saying? What have you done? What two sports have you done? What two sports? This would be the type of dummy to sit here and say, oh, well, I played Olympic basketball. So, that's y'all king. This is y'all king.
He's only playing one way. You're only in football, you only go one way. You don't have to worry about defense or you don't have to worry about offense. So
when you're playing offensive, when you're an offensive guy, you're going up against defense. It's the defense job to stop you, all right? And if you a powerhouse defense and you got an offensive guy like Tom Brady who only got to worry about throwing the ball and making the right plays on offense, if you're tearing apart the fucking Legion of Boom to a degree, right? You beat them in the Super Bowl. If you tear apart the Rams, you know, with high scoring and shit. If you tearing apart Pittsburgh, if you tearing apart these teams that had good defense, huh? How does that not make you like you I don't know. You're picking apart a damn defense. That's just as good as anything. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting sick of this goddamn iPhone, man. This stupid ass backlight shit. Let's go.
Well, this barbershop show. Hey, you said it. That's what it is. There's been a little pushback because this episode that this stems from, there was some pushback because they were talking about the great. This was like a year or two ago. They're talking about the greatest athlete, and I think Maverick Carter said Tom Brady, and LeBron pushed back and said he's only playing one way. You're only in football, you only go one way. You don't have to worry about defense or you don't have to worry about offense. So anyway, then.
From a bum who doesn't even hustle, like for a bum who has no fundamentals, no handles, no footworks. And honestly, LeBron James is a 50-50 player. At least after leaving Miami, I don't give a fuck about this shit no more. After Miami, 2015 till today, this dude fundamentally has been doo-doo. Handles, doo-doo. Footwork, extra doo-doo. That's why he be turning the damn ball over, because of the handles he be trying to do with it. I done seen this dude do some weird ass, just took a shot up, and it's 50-50. So it just made me think that he be shocked that he even be making threes. He be shocked in the motherfucker when he makes his threes. But how a bum who doesn't have any of those fundamentals, and then when they get this shit blocked, or when he get his shit blocked, or something happens to where he's crying to the refs, left his team, the whole team out, everybody else is on the other half of the court, he's still in the back crying to the fucking refs, and then you see him walking up still crying to the refs when the other team's shooting a free throw and shit. Like, he's talking about... How could a nigga like me talk about a football player who only got to play one side of the field? How can I talk about, and to say this is basketball, how can I be a basketball player who don't play defense, who cries and bitches to the refs because I'm trying to get that foul call and they ain't giving it to me because I can only do one thing and it's not working no more because now my athleticism is going down to where I just can't charge to the rim no more with full power like I used to. So I need the refs help more. Like, listen, How can I be a basketball player who don't play defense, who don't check the other big stars in the fucking NBA? How can I sit here and talk shit about a football player if I don't play fucking defense? If I only play one side? The fuck it, what? What is we talking about?
Had Tom Brady on Friday, and LeBron was not there, but Maverick Carter was hosting, and they brought this up with Tom Brady, and here's the exchange.
LeBron once made a comment on this show. I don't know if you ever saw this episode, because I was saying to him, I think Tom Brady is the greatest athlete of all time, and LeBron's like, I love Tom. I think he's the greatest football player.
Don't tell me he don't love Tom Brady. He don't like Tom Brady. Don't love nothing. He is the clout chaser. The biggest clout. I hate that fucking word. He's the biggest clout chaser. Ironic that this bum sits here and tweet when Tiger Woods win, like you really be watching it. You never hear this bum talk about golf. It's ironic that when tennis players wins and everybody's talking about them and I'm talking about this bum, he wants to give us a shout out. And then the next day you watching ESPN or something, elite ESPN or something like that, and then you hear them say, "Oh, LeBron tweeted out about Tiger Woods," and you nigga don't even watch NASCAR, and you sit there and hear him talking about NASCAR. So it's like your advisor. Rich Paul being on the phone and your advisor and this and that and your lead ESPN camp, which is why I don't watch ESPN. I don't fuck with ESPN. I watch Undisputed and that's it. Undisputed is the only sports show I fucking watch. I don't waste my time fucking around with ESPN. Been trying to tell y'all motherfuckers, we've been trying to tell y'all the media's been crooked and been brainwashing y'all fools for years. And it's all taking its time and course. I mean, it's all taking its time and course.
Football players don't have to play offense.
I don't want to sit here and hear about no a bum liking Tom Brady when the man sat there and said years ago he can't be the greatest athlete or something like that because they sent because he's 500 and over, you're 500 and under, but because you do all that silly. I wish there was like no copyright thing so where like I can stream or we can watch the game all together in the fucking lobby room. We can all be watching this shit together. Let's all watch a LeBron James game together and let's call out the shit that we see right there. And let's ask one of these LeBron fans. They don't even know basketball. It's pointless, man. It's pointless talking about this dude. That's why I chill. A moment like this I want to discuss. But while we getting so long to get to this fucking video, it's because it's so much with this shit. So much other shit that popped in my brain too, though. All leading up to what we're about to fucking listen to and why I'm sitting here doing this.
Of course I remember when he said that.
I disagree with it.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I'm not a big comparison thing like
I agree,
that because really just depends what style you like.
Sure.
You could say, well, you may be the most accomplished. I would say like, okay, yeah, I've won a lot of games, Super Bowls and so forth, but my style of play might not fit everybody else's, their view of what that position should be. I can really just be the best with the body that I was given. You know, there's certain things that I certainly cannot do, and I have the awareness to realize, okay, I can't do those things. You can't do everyone else's job. I can't block, tackle, run, catch. Sure as hell can't run, but I can throw the out of the ball, you know?
Now, like Tom Brady, like my man Tom Brady just said, he can't run, he can't play everybody's job like that. But you know who be trying to play everybody's job like that? Some bum from Akron. Oh, he can play all 5 positions. Yeah, against bums. Listen, what he do? All he did was check Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose was a rookie and he was small. The bum James can sit here and check these small dudes, don't he? He show love to pick on these small dudes. Rookies. He like to bully these rookies that come in and shit. When niggas don't show him no respect, that's when he sit there and cry like a little hoe. You get what I'm saying, man? I'm sick of this dude. Now, like Tom Brady said, he don't play all them positions and shit, right? So I want to know, LeBum, when you're sitting there crying like a little hoe to the referees because you didn't, because your little stupid 50-50 shot or 50-50 layup or whatever you was doing, it's just whatever he tosses up is 50-50. He don't even know what's going in. But when it goes in, he be happy, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I want to know when you're sitting there, when your team, when a team is across that half court, and you're still on the other side and left your team behind, and then take your time walking up the court. I want to know the person that you're supposed to be checking that's left wide open. How do you get mad if that person is left open and makes a shot, and you look at your team with the fucking stupidest fucking look? I wish I would. I hate when this motherfucker do this. I hate when he do this. And then motherfucker score. Then he'll try to hustle back, and then they'll shoot. And he'll be like, I wish I was a teammate and just. I don't care if I got blackballed, kicked out the NBA, suspended. I don't care. If I was a fan, I'll probably be one of those fans to run up and just smack this dude on his fucking big ass brick head. Man, if I'm his teammate, I'll have to really be checking this dude in the fucking locker room. I don't care. Like Michael Jordan, Kobe, man, y'all can push me whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. Some bum like this? Hell nah. Especially if Kobe and MJ is giving they all to try to win this game. You ain't trying to, and if I ain't give them 1, 2, 3%, they don't want no fucking, they want 100% from your ass. But if I ain't giving them that, and they come bitch at me, all deserving. But if you ain't giving your 100%, nigga, and I gave my 20, but I gave more than you, nigga, and you sit here and give me that look because I was supposed, you want me to check it. Who the fuck tells they center to go check a dude at the 3-point, or go check a guard at a 3-point line? What nigga tells his fucking center to go fucking check a person at a 3-point line? Unless it's a center or something. Or Anthony Davis, a power forward, or fucking center, or whatever. If them niggas at the 3-point line, okay, then alright, then Marcus on, you can go bring your ass at the 3-point line because Kevin Love's there or something like that. Who the fuck tells a center to go check a guard, small forward, point guard? Fuck out of here. Only a dummy who don't know basketball. But how the fuck am I supposed to? I don't play small. If I'm a shooting guard, I'm not a small forward. Why am I checking a small forward in Kawhi Leonard or Kevin Durant, LeBron? Why the fuck am I checking those dudes? Why the fuck is you over there trying to check the center, you punk? Fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, let me just do that. And let me do that really well, you know? And I think if I could do that, then the team certainly could use me for that.
All right, Rob, my feelings are this. I certainly believe a football player can be the greatest athlete. I don't buy LeBron's logic. It's just the nature of the sport. It's almost like me saying a center can't be the greatest basketball player because he doesn't bring the ball up the court, or he doesn't shoot
Or
threes.
saying Willie Mays can't be the greatest, or Hank Aaron and Barry Bonds because they don't pitch.
Right.
That's what you would be saying. No,
Willie
no.
Mays.
Now, I get it if you
Hank
said
Aaron.
a pitcher couldn't be the greatest baseball player because it.
At Capella University, we know the world is pretty smart.
Man, you can always.
I mean, they're not fielding for the most part or hitting. That's a little different. And
The only difference is
30 times a year.
I get it, but Babe Ruth did both. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, he did both.
And now you're seeing.
But he's known more as a
Speaking
hitter,
about
too.
no, I get that. I'm just
I didn't
saying.
even know Babe Ruth until I just got this MLB show. I didn't even know Babe Ruth was a pitcher. I'm so used to seeing him always swinging that damn bat when they talk about him, especially Sandlot. I ain't never knew he was a pitcher.
And by the way, Shohei Ohtani's first at bat at Yankee Stadium, guess what? Home run. Yeah.
No, but that show knows that I believe Tom Brady is the GOAT quarterback, the greatest quarterback of all time.
We don't have to get out of position, people. Here, we can just keep it like that. Of course, Tom Brady ain't the fucking best football player of all people. Hell nah. But quarterback, that man is the best. Now, I'm wet and young behind the ears. Only know Dan Marino for Ace Ventura in the late 90s and when I seen him. So you could say his early years of Dan Marino, I have not seen. I personally like this man, Dan Marino. To me, he's the best quarterback. And I'm a Tom Brady guy. So you get what I'm saying? Huh? See how I ain't biased on no bullshit? Quarterback, Tom Brady's the best. I ain't even gotta watch this shit no more because apparently YouTube is on crack and they app keep on restarting over and shit. So we just gonna say fuck it. It could be this garbage ass Apple company and shit trying to keep up with Samsung and they shit is all filling up. But nonetheless, all right. Regardless if Tom Brady is athletic enough and this and that, it don't matter because LeBron would never be more athletic than anybody in the Olympics. You get what I'm saying? He ain't running no 100-yard dash. His ass would be the last person. All right. He ain't. What's that? No tennis. He ain't doing none of that shit. He ain't doing none of that other shit that requires. For he ain't beat Michael Phelps in the swimming. All right. All he got is that Olympic basketball shit. That's the only shit he can do. And he couldn't even go play. He couldn't even go to the Olympic basketball right now and go help USA win. He couldn't even help USA win right now. And he's supposed to be the king. And how you gonna be saying Tom Brady ain't athletic? Tom Brady been in Pro Bowls. He's been in the remember back when ESPN or NFL Network and shit used to have like them summer camps and you sit here and see all the quarterbacks or you know what I'm saying or this and that throwing them passes through the hole or something like that. This and that team, this and that. They go through like you ain't even participate in a dunk contest yet, bum. And you talk about the word athletic. I'm telling y'all, the most you gonna see this bum, the best years, maybe the best. The best 2 years out of this bum whole career is in Miami. It will probably be his second year, and maybe his second year in Miami and third year in Miami. That's probably his best 2 careers out of his whole 18-year career. Cause he kind of was playing defense more and shit. And I give him that game 6 against the Celtics. That was some MJ shit he did. That's the last time he ever took over a game. But nigga, you ain't even been in a dunk contest. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to hear about you. I don't even care what the fuck you gotta say. Big brick bubblehead ass nigga, man. Fans is just as clueless as stupid too. I've been falling back lately and shit though, man. But I ain't gonna get into this no more, man. YouTube want to sit here and act stupid with a app and keep closing me out. I ain't got time all day to be with this shit. Look it. Look it. See? So I'm gonna just end that right there, man. LeBron James is athletic, very athletic, which is what got him to where he's at right now. But just because you're very athletic, then a lot of people, because you can run fast and you got little hops and you're just big body, you're not no fundamentals. All right, no fundamentals, no footwork, no hand. And listen, all right, I'm saying I ain't shit either. All right, but you got no footwork, no handles. All right, you don't play defense. All right. You try to play everybody position and take them off course and shit. How the fuck is you gonna switch? He can't play all 5 positions. I'm sorry. He can't play all 5 positions. If this was the East, if the All-Star game was like how it used to be back in the day when the East and West had to face each other and they wanted to prove that their conference was better than this conference and they used to be I wouldn't know let me just shoot and this and that. No, they played defense, offense, full games. All right. If the All-Star today was like it was back then, and he can play all 5 positions, he will be showing us that he can guard the point guard in that 1 quarter, the shooting guard in the second, the small forward a little bit in the third, power forward. He'll be sitting here. Do you really think he's going to sit here and try to guard the Dream or Shaq? Do you think he's going to sit there and try to guard Tim Duncan or the Rain Man? Do you think he's going to guard Larry Bird or Iceman or something or any other small forwards? Do you think he's going to guard MJ or Kobe? Do you think he's going to guard Jerry West, Big O? You think he's going to guard any fucking big name type of dudes? If there was 5 good dudes today like that, the big names I said that was dominant in a position, ain't nobody today dominant in a fucking position except for Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant dominates their position. Devin Booker might be on the rise too. Devin Booker been cool for shooting guard and shit. He got the most points in the season, like maybe third or fourth. You know, Wilt 100, Kobe 80, and his 70 something. So he all right, but I'm talking about as far as dominance, dominating. If Kawhi Lee's wasn't as fucked up as it is, he would be stupid dominant. He'd be able to play all 4 fucking quarters without even dropping. But the most dominant dudes in a position who can break you without really needing another team, another star on the team. Kyrie handles ball control. James Harden ball control and his footwork on shit. And Kevin Durant, them niggas can basically shoot and score from anywhere. Not necessarily Kyrie party, but James Harden and KD basically can shoot from anywhere. Nobody else in the league dominating a position like that. Nobody. No centers in the league that's hot. Yeah, there's nice centers, but they not fire. They're not dominating. You can stop them niggas. Ain't no good Tim Duncan type power force. Ain't no Shaq or Dream type centers. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is, man. I'll let y'all go and shit, man. And for the record, this is not like let's bash this bum, but he want to talk about athletic, who's athletic or who's not. He want to talk about Tom Brady. He want to talk about my guy Tom Brady, saying he's not athletic. Of course, Tom Brady's not athletic, fool. He's athletic. He's an athlete and athletic enough to be playing at that position, still in the 40s. But no, he's not. He's not agile. He's not fast moving and this and that. He's like Michael Vick was athletic. As much as I can't stand these bums today, like Lamar Jackson, athletic. Pat Mahomes, they athletic. Russell Wilson, probably after Tom Brady, he's probably the nice skill set quarterback right now today that can do it all if he had an offensive line. Fundamentally, Russell Wilson can throw from the pocket, nice. Can escape traffic and still throw outside beyond the pocket, nice. He's the next one up, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, for a bum who don't play defense and a bum who ain't did the dunk contest yet shouldn't be talking about who's athletic in a different type of sport. Because when it comes to athletes, the Olympics come to mind, not fucking basketball. Right? Nobody thinks about the athletes in basketball when it comes to the Olympics, but unless you play in the basketball Olympic team. But that doesn't mean, you know what I mean. Y'all have a good one, man.